Have you ever seen a birthday celebration swiftly devolve into a WWE SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen? Due to the actions of Claressa, the current Savage Shields and two-time champion, Remy Ma's private birthday celebration was not only a bit messy, but also a complete public disgrace. Yes, the video has leaked. It shows cameras rolling, wigs flying, and somewhere between the cake cutting and candle blowing, Remy Ma was pulled in front of her best friends, all of whom were phonias, well as that one Annie who always streams everything live. Took less than 2 minutes for someone to call security. Is Claressa secretly resentful of that infamous live stream clapback? Was this a setup from the start? Or did Remy Ma whisper something slick about Papoose behind the champagne fountain? A present of retaliation wrapped in violence and glitter. Honey, you're not ready. We're dissecting everything because it's not just drama, it's blood, birthdays, treachery, nail paint, birthdays, and cake collisions. We have the receipts and the video. Remain right here. Let's get straight to the point because you don't want to miss this. We're referring to Remy Ma's birthday celebration. It's the one night that was meant to be all about her, the queen. The legendary Bronx rapper. The comeback tailbutt, instead, it became Claressa Shields' gloveless ring return. Let us establish the scenario. Since the video was leaked, everything has changed. Private event, positive vibes, no drama, lies. Was a mantra that Remy Ma's team repeatedly posted on social media like a prayer because what actually transpired on that rooftop had the potential to end 3 reality shows and start a new season of Celebrity Death Match with real wigs, real blood pressure, and real reputational harm. You ever been at a party when the hilarity abruptly stops as soon as someone enters, leaving you with only the sound of heels moving away and awkward sips? That's when Claressa Shields showed up. Claressa Shields is real, for those who are just joining the pandemonium. She brought a private rooftop, a sumptuous view of the Manhattan skyline, rental Ferraris parked outside, guests decked out in Fendi, and a 6-tier cake adorned with gold dust macaroons that spell out Rem. She is a walking PR catastrophe who has only won 2 Olympic gold medals. She has been featured in every Remy Ma headline lately, not because of her songs or boxing skills, but rather because of her feud. Checkmark, the rumors are heavy, unfiltered, and true. Another big red flag is the notoriously viral video of Daisys. Ament Mavella Sendi Lesti, there's then.es, Mizekid Big, not because they have a place Sizabade Kunravi of Daisy, with Seb Daystay Beg Day, a law for law with 7 day, a law of us, with Fiv Play with 7. Daylight Bays Day KY2, I see on what they read to see up. Go to Kukik to like you see you to BC say see you to see with you sing we see to see you to read of you to you to might get hurt we you got kick who to get cat with to I kick if you get you with it get with I get babe at key you like can we take hasty with our we guy you on Remy mocking Claressa's importance. Worse, there are reports that Papoose, Remy, and Claressa had a tight bond that went a bit beyond friendship. Imagine both women drinking while at the same party under the same tent, with the glam squad on deck. Mimosas flowing and embraces everywhere. Remy was in full performance mode as the party began. She went on stage at approximately 10:34 p.m. to give a meaningful speech. Or to put it another way, I just want to express my gratitude to everyone who supported me during the real love boom there. The fake news and the phony friends. Cameras. And no security plan that is a funeral for common sense, not a birthday celebration. According to sources, someone on Rhee's staff sent out the invitation to show maturity and put the feud behind them, even though Claressa wasn't on the guest list. Claressa reportedly emerged from the back row like a specter from a horror film. According to witnesses, steam moved toward the stage as if it were prearranged, but there was no sound, just a presence. Steam still assumed it would be a surprise toast, but instead she approached, took the microphone, and fixed her gaze on Remy. Steam leaned forward and mumbled something, then flung the microphone off the rooftop as though it owed her money, instead of shouting or clapping back. Then, abruptly, she dragged Remy in front of everyone in front of the camera after reaching up and grabbing her wig. From the microphone stand to the dessert table, Claressa walked Remy by the scalp as if she were walking a puppy that had misbehaved. In public, rather than snatching him and running. There was no battle or swing, and even the DJ hesitated before clumsily pressing the Mortal Kombat finishing soundbite. Remy was stunned, eyes wide. Yes, that was screamed by someone. The wig wasn't glued down all the way, so let's speak about logistics now. Some close to Remy said she used a backup adhesive because her stylist was late, while others said she removed the glue to let her scalp breathe. The birthday balloons continued to float, and Remy's dignity joined them. As a woman, we're still not sure if clutched their pearls as though they were in a Baptist church play and chanted, "This is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all wanted." The story didn't finish there, though, as Claressa stood behind after letting go, smoothed her clothing, reapplied lip gloss, and said to Remy, "You don't get to act like the victim when you started the war." She then went away with confidence and slowness, filming every aspect with her camera flash. The video, which featured 3 angles, a slow-motion edit, and a remix version with Cardi B's Through Your Phone playing over it, went viral on social media within minutes. One TikTok commenter wrote, "Remy Ma survived prison, but not Claressa's. Grip, I'm crying." Another wrote, "Claressa walked in like John Wick and walked out like Beyoncé. Legendary." Fans of Remy Ma ruined were shocked. Who says that's a villain or a visionary? As if it couldn't get any weirder, an audio recording allegedly from Claressa's stylist states, "We told her not to go." She replied, "No, I'm going. I'm not letting that wig outlive the truth. We'll leave that up to you. But one thing is certain. Claressa Shields didn't simply appear. She displayed dominance, and Remy Ma's party was formally canceled." This was no accident, however, for what emerged the next morning demonstrated that this was not rage, but practice. Within hours of the video blowing up, damage control mode was in full swing. However, damage control only functions when there is still something to be protected. While Ree's crew was scrambling to resolve the issue, Claressa posted a mysterious Instagram story that contained just 3 words: "Check your man." As a result, the internet lost its comment sections. And unfortunately for Remy, Claressa came locked and loaded and 3 screenshots ahead. The next sensible course of action would be to stop using the internet, delete your social media profiles, and maybe give your therapist a call. Then the shocking revelation, a text exchange between Claressa and her baby and trainer that had been exposed. It was a blue bubble beatdown, not just a text. Allegedly dated 2 weeks before the party, the communications revealed Claressa organizing the whole event. She sought attention. Let's see whether she likes the message. Another stated, "I'm going and I'm snatching that wig publicly. I need her to know I'm not scared of cameras or consequences." The contact information and timestamps were too precise to falsify. Yet people on the internet were startled to discover that it was a planned wig heist when it was on her bare head. We told her not to wear the weak wig. Ski, she said it was lightweight and breezy. It's lightweight and breezy, ma'am. It got caught in a breeze and never returned. Then there was another leak, this time a voice note allegedly from someone on Ree's glam team. It didn't take long for 10-minute breakdowns featuring diagrams, slow motion analysis, stay and even wasn't the night I planned, but I'm still standing. Queens fix crowns, not snatch them. Cue the violin music. Remy tried to clean up in the interim with a since-deleted tweet that said, "Wasn't the night I planned, but I'm still standing." Claressa replied, "Some crowns are fake anyway." Skull internet destroyed. Team Remy was in a panic at this point, calling all bloggers and twisting PR. Statements like plates in an effort to turn the story into a female argument based on misunderstanding. However, Papoose was now entangled in the turmoil, so it was too late. A man who was strangely absent from the party ended up becoming the most searched for individual on Twitter that evening. A Twitter thread titled POV Papoose is sipping tea, watching. Claressa, when another fight got over 3 million views in 24 hours. Led some fans to assume that Papoose was in the hotel room upstairs the entire time, watching the fight unfold from a burner account. People wanted to know where he was, why he wasn't there to defend Remy, and why Claressa's cousin was posting a story from a hotel lobby with the caption, "He really chose her eyes." To make the already explosive situation even worse, someone shared an image of. In addition, celebrities began to comment on Claressa's training with a man who seemed to be Papoose's barber. "Y'all ever get pulled so bad you change your friend group?" tweeted Cardi B, who is known for relishing a messy moment. Nicki Minaj liked a fan post that said, "Claressa doesn't play passive-aggressive. She plays championship-level aggressive." Funk Flex even joined in and reposted the wig drag video with sirens and the description. One of the women from New York City created a unique Remy's attempts to change the story were rapidly failing. But just when it seemed possible, a second video clip appeared, this time from a different angle. In this clip, Remy is seen smirking clearly seconds before Claressa takes the stage, as if she knew something was going to happen. Fans immediately started a conspiracy thread accusing the entire event of being a hoax. But Claressa changed the course of events with a live video that went viral. She went on Instagram Live without makeup, a hoodie, or background music and said, "Y'all keep asking why I did it. The truth is, I'm tired of fake friendships. I'm tired of women smiling in my face and then talking trash to my man behind my back. I'm tired of being treated disrespectfully by someone who wears a crown but doesn't act like a queen." Fans were begging Claressa to share the entire story, but she paused and said, "If you only knew what I said 2 days before the party, you would have snatched her wig too." The internet went crazy, and the hashtag what did Remy say started trending at number 4 globally. Some claimed Remy joked that Claressa was famous for her punches rather than her ability to draw men, while others said she told a mutual friend that Claressa would never be accepted in elite circles, whether as if it couldn't get any worse. Remy's birthday party sponsors, a champagne line and a hair extension brand, both withdrew and issued a public statement stating, "We do not condone violence or wig mishandling of any kind of wig mishandling. Yes, we were making history, but we weren't finished yet." As fans discovered another item on social media, an enigmatic video clip from Claressa's party. Whether it was real or not, Claressa had already won the PR battle by the time the guest list started to fade. We're not even at the end yet, but you'd think that after a record-breaking wig snatch, leaked direct messages, and a live stream that rocked the Bronx and beyond, Remy Ma would have quietly deactivated her Twitter and turned off Instagram comments, and Claressa would have gained 300,000 followers overnight. It wasn't just about the wig. It was about power, about breaking silence, about who really runs the room and who just throws parties in it. This would be ready to wind down, but rumors sparked the lawsuit's chaos back into full swing just as it was starting to. By street, we mean an anonymous tip posted by someone claiming to be Remy's cousin's roommate, stating that Remy Ma is allegedly preparing a lawsuit against Claressa Shields for defamation and assault. The leak doesn't stop there, as Remy's camp is claiming emotional distress, reputational damage, and hairline trauma. One so-called legal insider on TikTok also claims that Remy is. Fans immediately began discussing the legal ramifications of suing over a wig snatch, with one YouTuber posting a 15-minute analysis titled, "Can you sue someone for dragging you bald at a birthday party? Were you considering a lawsuit for wig-related embarrassment and loss of sponsorship revenue?" Well, is that a legitimate legal claim? Who knows? But the internet is consuming it. Only if the glue was FDA approved. Another person replied. But while the legal drama was developing, an anonymous account shared what appeared to be screenshots from a private in an Instagram group chat with 2 stylists, 2 party planners, and baby. One user with the username Remy Ma wrote, "Let her show up. I want the cameras to see what a pressed chick looks like." Another user, Wig God, replied, "Girl, just smile. You're the queen. She can bark all she wants, but she's still in the nosebleeds." But wait, it gets nastier. The most popular screenshot was taken from a message sent an hour prior to the party, which stated, "Let's be real, she only gets attention when she's dragging something a title, a girl, or a drink." Yikes. Fans immediately jumped. The story quickly took a different turn when Claressa's team posted a 5-second clip on TikTok with the captions, "She invited the storm. She just forgot her umbrella. Clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping." And the attack wasn't just physical. It was pre-provoked and low-key deserved. Remy Ma was accused of attempting to entice Claressa into a viral moment in order to use it as publicity for a new music video. Hands during this time. Claressa's Instagram page was used for interviews, photo shoots, and sponsorship agreements with boxing and hair care firms, as well as a cologne company that launched a fragrance named Knockout. The most unexpected development was when Judge Lauren Lake, who is renowned for her courtroom savvy and DNA drama, appeared on Shade Room Live and wrote, "Never let a crown be the only thing holding your legacy together," alongside the words, "Fire, fire, fire." One post in particular was notable because she held a wig mannequin. Said if this goes to court, it won't just be about a wig. It'll be about reputation warfare, calculated emotional harm, and possibly a violation of what we call public figure protection boundaries. In other words, this is a PR assassination rather than a hair pluck. Papoose finally broke his silence with a 3-word tweet that said, "Prayers for clarity." Remy Ma's team had been quiet for some time, with only a mysterious Instagram story. That read, "Silence is golden when clout is the currency." No sides were taken, and no names were disclosed. But fans conjectured that he's still seeing some believe he's back with Remy, but they're playing both sides. Claressa responds, "You don't play dirty and cry clean." One fan even created a GoFundMe page called Justice for the Wig. Others believe he manufactured the entire incident to draw attention away from the secret release of his own CD. Indeed, a new Spotify track submitted under the name Claressa Shields was found by someone. The pandemonium is unending, and let's not overlook the negative reaction from fans. There is now a great split on the internet. The most unexpected development, however, was that Netflix allegedly contacted both women's teams about a DOA drama miniseries working title that we are currently viewing, Dragged on Arrival, Claressa's Birthday Blessing. What is the ultimate decision? Was this a real-life collapse brought on by years of animosity, an overblown power struggle, or a well-timed public relations ploy to simultaneously promote to brands? You make the decision. We do know that Remy Ma's birthday was meant to be a joyful and affectionate evening. It turned into a historical chapter, a masterclass in public takedown, and a lesson in why you should never put a woman who has never lost to the test, both inside and outside of the ring, to the test. With millions of new admirers, a handful of pending lawsuits, and a real satin bonnet deal, Claressa Shields did more than just pull a wig. She shut off Remy's PR machine and rewired the narrative. Now, family, tell me this rumor. Did Claressa act like a villain for the cameras, or did she merely violate her name? Was Remy Ma prepared for this? Or was it power that humiliated her in public? We don't just drink the tea here, okay? We spill it, remix it, and share the leaked film in 4K. If you haven't already, subscribe to Celebrities Life right now here on Celebrities Life, where no wig is safe and no secret remains buried. Keep an eye out, be nosy, and keep it secured. Fire, hashtag, gossip, movie camera, nail polish. Do you guys believe we can sue for scalp trauma or handle the snatch?